Just a few hours ago, North Korea fired artillery shots off its east and west coast despite warnings from Seoul, urging the regime to halt such provocations. Our defense correspondent Bae Eun-ji is standing by on the line with the latest. Eunji, do fill us in.
Well, Daniel, from 5 p.m., North Korea fired around 80 rounds of artillery shots toward waters off its east coast. About 20 minutes after that, the sound of artillery fire was heard about 200 times near the northwest coast. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said the shells landed in eastern and western maritime buffer zones, north of the northern limit line. The buffer zones are boundaries created to further relax military tensions along the border area. The South Korean military said this is a clear violation of the Inter-Korean Military Tension Reduction Agreement and strongly urged the regime to immediately stop its provocative actions. It also said it's closely monitoring the situation with the U.S. and is maintaining strong defense readiness in case of an emergency situation.
And this latest move by the regime comes less than a day after multiple provocations were conducted overnight. It appears to be ignoring South Korea's warnings.
That's right. North Korea has fired a total of around 170 rounds of artillery shots in the early hours of Friday as well. That also landed in maritime buffer zones. They also fired a short-range ballistic missile at about 2 a.m. And for 2 hours from 10:30 p.m. on Thursday, presumably around 10 or so North Korean warplanes were spotted flying close to the inter-Korean border, crossing the tactical action line. This is something that's not happened for the past 5 years. In response to these actions, South Korea issued a warning.
Our military is sending a clear warning to North Korea for violating the September 19th military agreement and escalating tensions on the Korean Peninsula, and we strongly urge the regime to immediately put a halt to these actions.
Seoul's JC has said it will hold an annual defense drill for 12 days starting next Monday that will involve field training to strengthen its operational capabilities under various scenarios for North Korean threats. Back to you, Daniel.
All right, Eunji, thank you for those updates.